What's in here? Sprinkle on rice, eggs, ramen, fish, popcorn, or any food you choose. Let's see exactly what's going on. Someone did mention medications coming in at it. Even with tomatoes, this is not usual. I mean, I know we be low over here in my parts of New Jersey, but into Trader Joe's. Let's see what happens. So we're going into Trader Joe's today. We've been here a few times now. I think total a number maybe like 3 times, and we actually got a video. So we have my mother today. She's gonna say hello. Okay, she said hello, right? Right on that. She said hello. Then we have Keon. He, of course, nap time, but it's all right. We still gonna make it do what it do. And go into this store. So hopefully we can find some good things to take home today. So this is Shauna, and I'm officially checking in over here at Moments with Us. You guys check in. Let us know where you are watching from and how you are doing. Good morning. And they just opened up about maybe 30 minutes ago. They have the green juice advertising in here and the cereal bars. $4.99 for the juice here. It's called Trader Joe's to the power of 7 green organic juice beverage. They have ginger, celery, green apple, spinach, kale, cucumber, and lemon. And the bars is supposed to be purely just blueberry with wheat and oats. $2.49. I do enjoy Trader Joe's, especially for their seasonings. Probably seem just maybe a little pricey for such a small amount. Their seasonings, man, every time you come in here, you got to pick up something, some type of seasoning.
He's reaching you.
I know. Expensive. They have the 1 pound of the sea salt, fine crystals here. It say this salt does not contain iodine though. It's $1.99 for that one. Citrusy garlic here. Ranch seasoning here. All of them remain under $3 though, which is good. The Japanese multi-purpose. What's in here? Sprinkle on rice, eggs, ramen, fish, popcorn, or any food you choose. White sesame seeds, black sesame seeds, nori, black seaweed, salt, and kelp powder. Contains sesame. Seems interesting. How much is this? $2.99? Okay. Yeah, they always have like a variety of seasonings. They do have the organic mayonnaise. It's $3.79 for 16 ounces. I wonder how well do it store. It says best by November 29th, 2024. More so organic items. It's not really over processed, so it doesn't store that long on the shelf. But it's a good thing to have if you're looking for more healthier options. Olive oil in general did go up in price. So when you see prices like this for just 33.8 ounces, definitely it's to be expected because they're expecting a major shortage on olive oil anyway. But that's a quart of olive oil here for $15.99. Ooh, this soup looks like it's probably good according to the packaging. They make it look like it probably tastes so good. It's $3.49 for 32 ounces though. Oh wow. All right, fam, so let's get down to business and see some of these prices. So for organic pinto beans, they wanted $1.09 per can. And I do see canned beans, vegetables in general, going up in other stores. To me, being that it is organic, $1.09 actually is not for a can too of the bad. $1.99, but be mindful, this is only 9.6 ounces. That's $2 per can. That's only 9.6 ounces. So that's something to also take into consideration. Is the quantity and the quality. So now if it's worth the quality, then you wouldn't mind paying that price for the quantity. All right, and as far as like canned meat options such as the fish and chicken and stuff, I'm seeing major gaps when it comes down to canned meat. I feel like I've been saying this over and over, during every walkthrough. When it comes down to canned meats, I've been seeing gaps with canned meat options. So the availability of canned meat options, whoa, that's something that you guys want to probably stock up on if that's something you want in your pantry. So things like sardines, they have oysters, they have salmon and tuna, though it's a bit pricier here because for a can of the lightly smoked salmon here is $3.69. Sardines and olive oil, $2.49. You know, it really depends on what you want. But definitely these options in Trader Joe's, to me personally, is quite expensive. But if you find it that you do like their items, some people don't mind paying the price versus people who just can't afford to pay the price, you know. Definitely a huge difference there. Seems most of their salad kits are $3.99. Nothing over the $4 mark. Which is okay. Maybe you can get it cheaper somewhere else, but most of them are pulling in at $3.99. I did notice when it comes down to their fruit, you're paying each, not by the pound. So it's $1.69 each per grapefruit here. To me, that's kind of pricey. And for the 8 pound bag of oranges is $8.99. That's typical. Because I do find it that oranges did become very expensive, 49 cents for each lime and lemon. Do you guys make out better paying per item, per one item versus the pound? I find it sometimes, especially if you're not into preserving, when I used to do like fruits and vegetables, it is sit on my counter. It will, sometimes it will rot if I bought a big bag versus me buying them individually. But buying the big bag versus individually, I don't know. I spend more buying individually. That's just how it is. They did have plenty of butter options. Remember, the price of butter did recently go up, so it definitely varies, which is great. But I'm looking at the price tags like $5.99, $5.99, $4.69. Then I see $2.99, which is the vegan buttery spread. But they also had the Kerrygold for $4.99. And as I'm walking through the store, I'm thinking about for how many people shop here, stock up here, and how many items that families use on a daily. How much stuff are people really putting in their cart? And one thing that I did observe while walking through the store, no one's cart is filled to the top. That's one thing I can say. Versus when you go to a traditional grocery store and you're really shopping, getting everything that you need, the carts are pretty much more fuller. But when it comes down to these, well, Trader Joe's, because we are Trader Joe's today, when it comes down to Trader Joe's, being that the prices are more expensive and they do offer a lot of organic items, it can become costly real fast. But if you are looking for more so organic options and you don't mind spending them extra few bucks if you can afford to, maybe this is the store for you. $6.99 for a gallon of organic whole milk. Yes, I did say $6.99, y'all. I sure did. To me, that's out my budget, though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That's out my budget. Trader Joe's free range large brown eggs is coming in at $4.29 for 1 dozen. Though they had other options available, like I said, the more people that shop here, they're looking for more so those organic and more healthier options, because if they wasn't, they'll go simply to the Walmart or local other supermarkets as well. Their regular milk here is $3.18 and $3.39 for like if you want 2% or whatever. Not bad. But certain items, when it comes down to like these egg bites, for instance, $3.49, I can get that, that dozen of eggs, and I got my own little fruits and vegetables or whatever. You can make an egg bite at home simply. So buying items like that, personally, I would not do it. I recently mistakenly bought two of the 60 count eggs from Walmart on a delivery order. And this is one item that I definitely been making at home, is egg bites to kind of, use them eggs up, y'all. I show have. And they've been actually pretty good. Now, when it comes down to onions, for a 2 pound bag of the sweet onions is coming in at $3.99. For those of you who are still buying your onions and peppers, From the
Maybe we should
grocery
have
store. Do you guys see the price difference? 3.49 for 12 ounces. That's two peppers there.
freezer out last year.
Do
So
you
go
guys
down,
see the
start from
price
this way.
difference? Have the price gone up on your bags of onions and
Start from this
peppers?
aisle.
And have you ever tried, for those of you who shop at Trader Joe's faithfully, the fruit and vegetable wash here? Me, I just go ahead and put my stuff into a sink and I put some vinegar and some lemon juice and we are good to go. We go ahead and wipe it down, try to get all of that appealing stuff up off of there. This is the season to be sick. So I did go buy their hand wash. All of this stuff I be getting from Dollar Tree, y'all. They did have the airborne though, the immune system boosters. They also had like some little shots here with the vitamin C, vitamin D, and zinc. But then make sure you're looking at the back of these items to make sure that's all in these immune shots. I did go by their candy section last time I came here. These were maybe a few cents cheaper, but it is what it is. I picked up some for the kids, and it's still on my counter. I didn't let them
What you
try it
say?
yet, but I did pick some up. They do have some more better snack options that you won't typically see in a lot of other grocery stores. A lot of other traditional grocery stores are lined up with your Y's and your Lay's and not so much of these kind of snack options, though they do have similar items. Store brands like Trader Joe's have specific items that belong specifically to Trader Joe's that you can't find anywhere else. Let's move on. Being that water have been one item that's been short in supply in a lot of stores that I do go into, I'm looking at their prices, and for their 8 pack of the small bottles of spring water is almost $3, y'all. $3. Just being mindful that these are not the typical 16-ounce water bottles that's served in the cases that's typically bought in other stores. They did have liter water bottles coming in at 79 cents. I don't see that too bad. $3.99 for water that's from New Zealand. And this is something that I honestly walked past. And it wasn't until I was going over the clips that I captured from Trader Joe's that I became interested in this particular water. So I went ahead and I did just a little bit of research on this water because true water drinkers know that all water does not taste the same. So let me show you guys what I found out about this water and why I will pick it up my next visit to Trader Joe's. Though it's $3.99. Oops, $3.99 for the gallon. I'm curious as to how pure this water actually tastes. All right, so when you turn it around and you look at the label, it actually says it's a product of New Zealand, y'all. Bottle at source in Perero, New Zealand. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. But the copy of the bottle reads, pure New Zealand artesian water bubbles to the surface under its own pressure from an ancient aquifer 600 feet before the surface of the earth. We've added nothing and taken nothing away. So maybe it actually has that pure taste. Let me know if any of you tried this water. Because I'm really curious from honest people with honest reviews on this water. Because if it's a no, tell me, girl, leave that water where it's at for $3.99. Don't waste your money. I love the fact that they do have a nice amount of freeze dried items, though some items was definitely falling short on the
Okay.
shelves. Some things to look at. A lot of their cereal was also falling short on the shelves. But as I started to walk through the store and started to see items fall short on the shelves, I seen this little turtle here, Mr. Teller, who works at Trader Joe's. And of course, Keon had to take a little dance break before we resumed walking through the store. So that was that. Now, it wasn't until I got over to the freezer options, I noticed that they are selling a lot more. Could be because I don't go here as often. But I'm noticing that they are selling a lot more of meatless options here at this particular Trader Joe's. Maybe it's a high bought item in this area. I'm not too sure. It's not an item that I personally pick up, but I do see a lot more of these options here. Now the issue, a lot of people love their fried rice and stuff. Y'all be going at it in the comments about this fried rice. More of the meatless options here, chickenless crispy tenders. Chickenless. All right, so y'all know how when y'all walking through a freezer section, typically it's pretty cold. as I'm picking up these bags, I'm like, what's going on with these bags? Y'all know how when y'all touch something that's frozen and the stuff starts sliding around in the bag and you can feel it like it's getting soft? Y'all, these freezers were all the way down. When I say these items in here was defrosting, they were defrosting, y'all. Maybe they had an issue with their freezer. I don't know. But typically when that happens, they cut everything off, they cover up the freezers, and you can't buy anything. Yeah, that was not happening today. Like, I'm not a technician, but I know that if the store freezers drop below a certain temperature, they cannot sell the items. But it was only in the long freezers, not these short ones, refrigerator kind of freezers here. Yeah, when it comes down to options, they have these pickle puffs hot dogs here for $4.99. To me, yeah, that's a no-no. But I know how some people like the weird kind of foods that's thrown together, but that there, yeah, that's a no. I did notice that they did have some gaps within their freezer section. Some items were just out of stock and unavailable at the time. So one thing, if you have not shopped at Trader Joe's, if you notice when you go down the freezer aisles where all the pre-made meals are at, right over those freezers you can find different little Trader Joe's snacks, crackers, sauces. Definitely something to check out. Sometimes they have pretty, nice tasting items. So definitely, if you shop at Trader Joe's, what are your favorites? Have you found something new? Versus if something that you used to buy is no longer tasting the same, let us know. Or if an item is discontinued, let us know as well. As time do go on, a lot of items, ingredients are changing and it might not meet our taste buds. So definitely that's one thing to look out for. We're going to end our little Trader Joe's walkthrough, though we did have a good time in this store. Hopefully you all enjoyed with us. I did spend, let me see how much I spent. Let me pull out my receipt real quick and show y'all. Right, now that we're back, this boy is bugging me for this receipt. So $54.57 here. Key. So here's everything. I'll put a picture at the end of everything that I have. Here are just some of the items that I did pick up. I could not leave without picking up my little seasonings. Yeah, here's just some of the items that I did pick up. I'm going to be doing a full haul, of course, over on my family channel, over at Shauna's Mother Loving Family, as usual. So we're going to leave this video right here where it's at. If you're new and you did enjoy today's video, all you have to do is subscribe. And if you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. So this is Shauna, and I'm officially checking out from Moments with Us. Make sure that you all stay prepped, stay blessed, and stay safe. Most of all, remain beautiful queens and kings. I did mention, like I said, during this walkthrough, I did notice some crazy prices, certain shortages in the freezer section, but overall, I still enjoyed going to this store.